Good morning, children. Welcome to the online class. Here I am your English trainer, Devjyoti Pal. Today I am going to teach you a very vital chapter of the grammar, that is article. In my last lecture, I have already discussed what is article, where to use them. Basically, I have discussed in the last video about indefinite article. In this module, I am going to teach you about the definite article and we will try to know where to use them. Before entering into the definite article, I would like to tell you about the two remaining exceptional rules of indefinite article that I did not discuss in the last class. Please have a look at the board and try to understand how I am explaining each and everything in details. So here our topic of discussion is articles. Okay, so the number 3, the remaining rules is and is used when the sound of H is silent and it gives the vowel sound. So here try to understand what I have written. And is used when the sound of H is silent and it gives the vowel sound. Let's understand through the example. If I write here dash honest man. Now you all know the sound of H is ho. So here when you pronounce the ho, you do not pronounce ho. You say o. We say honest. So here o is vowel sound. Okay? And H is silent. So what will be used here? According to the rules? According to the rules and will be used. So what I will say an honest man. Now let's go through the second example. Dash hour. Look, you are not talking hour, you are talking hour. So a sound is coming and H sound is silent here. So what will be used here according to the rules? And will be used according to the rules. So this is exceptional rules 3. I hope you have understood. And is used when the sound of H is silent and it gives the vowel sound. Go through the example. Here we are getting dash honest man. Look, here H, the H sound is silent and here H is giving us the sound of O. So O is vowel sound. So here what have I written? An honest man. In the same way here you can see the H sound is silent. It does not give us the ho sound. It is giving us our a sound. So what is used? And is used. Now let's go through the rule number 2. Rule number 4. Rule number 4 is and is used when in a short form in a short form the consonant gives us vowel sound. So try to understand. And is used when in a short form the consonant give us vowel sound. How is that? Suppose here I am writing dash a me le. Look, it is the short form of the member of legislative assembly. It's a short form. So what have I said here? In a short form, when the consonant, what is the consonant? The consonant is M. It will give us the vowel sound. Look, A, me, le, M, M. So here A sound is coming. So A is vowel sound. So what will be used here? And MLA. Understood? In the same way, if I say dash a me, my father is dash MA. Look, Master of Arts. It's a short form. MA, A sound is coming. So again here, this consonant is giving, this M consonant is giving us vowel sound. So what will be used here? And MA. In the same way, if I pick up another example, that is SDO. Look, what is the full form of SDO? Sub Divisional Officer. So here S is consonant, but S is giving us the vowel sound. If I say S, look, A is coming. So what will be used here? And will be used here. So what is the correct answer? He is and is due. Is that clear? But if I say he is dash BA, BA means Bachelor of Arts. Look, B. Here you are not getting B, not getting the vowel sound. So it will be ABA, not NBA. Understood? So in this rule, we have come to know that and is used when in a short form the consonant give us the vowel sound. In this short form, subdivisional officer, in this short form the consonant S, A, S. So A is giving us, S is giving us the vowel sound A. That's why what will be used? And will be used. So these are the two remaining rules that you have learned today. One rule is that when the sound of H is silent and it gives the vowel sound, and is used. And the second rule is that in a short form, when the consonant give us the vowel sound. Now we will talk about the definite article. Definite article. So you have already know that a or an is called indefinite article and the is called definite article. Okay? Before going to the definite article, you have to know how to pronounce the word. Here I am writing dash egg. Here I am writing dash hen. Here I am writing THE. Here also I am writing THE. When there will be vowel before THE, the sound will be D. Okay? Before the vowel THE, the sound will be D. So what will he say? The egg. I cannot say the egg. Okay? So before the vowel sound, its pronunciation will be D, and before the consonant sound, the pronunciation will be the. So what will be the answer? The hen or the hen. But here I will see the egg. Understood? So you have to know this. So now you will try to know what is definite article. The word definite means particularize something. Okay? When you talk about any particular thing, That is called definite article. Okay, if you don't understand, now let's go through one example and I will try to show you the difference between definite article and indefinite article here. Here I am writing a sentence. You should consult a doctor. In the second sentence, I am writing, you should consult the doctor whom you know. So try to understand. In the first sentence, it is indefinite article, and the second sentence, it is definite article. In the first sentence, I am telling you should consult a doctor. Here, doctor means any doctor. It may be Dr. Roy, it may be Dr. Sen, or it may be Dr. Biswas. Because here I am not particularizing any doctor. Okay? So when you do not particularize anything, that is indefinite article. A doctor means it may be any doctor. It is not fixed. It is not specific. But in the second sentence, look how I am telling the sentence. You should consult the doctor whom you know. Here I am talking about a particular doctor. That doctor is familiar to the speaker. One particular doctor I am talking about. So when I talk about one particular thing, but particular things in plural number, that is called definite article. So the word definite means when you talk about any particular thing or when you talk about any specific things. If you say that I want a pen, you are talking about any pen. It may be blue pen, it may be red pen, it may be orange pen, it may be black pen. But if you talk, I want the pen, it means you are talking about any one particular thing. So you have to know this. So when you talk about any particular thing, then which article is used? Then definite article, the is used. I hope it is clear. Now come to the second thing. Known to the speaker. Known to the speaker. What does that mean? When something is known to the speaker, then which article is used? Definite article, the is used. Okay. Here I am giving one example, and after that it will be clear to you. In the first sentence I am writing, my sister has a computer. The computer is out of order now. Look, in the first sentence I am talking about the same computer. In the first sentence I am using a computer. In the second sentence I am using the computer. Why? Look, when I am telling that my sister has a computer, now this computer is unknown to the speaker. The speaker does not know about it. Okay, I am introducing the speaker to this computer. So when something is unknown to the speaker, an is used. But second sentence, it is not unknown to you now. You have already known that this computer belongs to my sister. So it is now you know. So what is known to the speaker now, then what is used? The is used. So that's why in the second sentence, the is used. So what have I written here? Here I have not written a. Here I have written the. So the computer is out of order now. Out of order means not working. Is that clear? So here we have learnt the second uses of the. What is that? Known to the speaker. If something is known to the speaker, then what is used? The article is used. My sister has a computer. In the first sentence, A is used because the speaker does not know about the computer. In the first time, it is mentioned. But in the second sentence, the speaker has already known that this computer belongs to my sister. So it is now quite familiar with the speaker. That's why what article is used here? Definite article, the is used here. Now we will enter into use of three. What is the use of three? The use of three is the is used to represent the whole class. So to represent the whole class or to represent the class of any animal, then what is used? The is used. If I say the dog is faithful, what have we written? The dog is faithful. Here look, dog means I am talking about the whole dog class. Okay, the class of dog, the whole, on the whole. So when I talk about the whole class, then what is used? The is used. In the same way, if I say the tiger is ferocious. Now look, here I am talking about the whole tiger class. So what is used here? The is used here. So the is used to represent the whole class. When you talk about the whole class of animal, then the is used. In the same way you can say the cat, in the same way you can say the rat, in the same way you can say the dog, in the same way you can say the tiger. So when you talk about the whole class, or then what is used? Definite article, the is used. Is that clear? But you should keep in mind, before the mankind, the is not used. We will not say the man is mortal. It is wrong sentence. Okay? So before the mankind, the article is not used. So what will be the correct sentence? The correct sentence will be man is mortal. Understood? Now I will enter into the rule number 3. Note down. Refer when we talk about the name of rivers, seas and oceans. So when the is used, when we talk about the name of rivers, when we talk about the name of the seas, or when we talk about the name of the oceans, then which article is used? The article is used. Look, here I am writing Ganga. You all know that Ganga is a river. Okay? The main river of India. So what will be used here? The Ganga. If I talk about the main river of England, that is situated in London, Thames. So you all know that Thames is the name of a river. So before the name of a river, which article is used? The article is used. So what will I put here? Here I will put the. In the second sentence, it is written that before the name of sea, okay, before the name of ocean, just like dash Bay of Bengal. You all know that Bay of Bengal is known as ocean. So what I will put here? And I will put the. Understood? So in this rule, we have come to know that when we talk about the name of rivers, when we talk about the name of sea, when we talk about the name of seas, then which article is put? Article the is put. The Ganga, here Ganga is the name of a river. The Jamuna, here Jamuna is the name of a river. Thames is the name of a river. So that's why the is put. In the second sentence, in the same way, that's Bay of Bengal. It is the name of the ocean. So what is put? The is put. Now go through the rule number 4. Okay? Rule number 4. This is the last rule I will talk about. Rule number 4 is before the names of holy books, newspapers. So before the name of holy books and newspaper, which article is put? The article is put. Look, what is holy book? The Gita. Gita is the holy book for Hindus. So it is written the. Okay? In the same way, dash Bible. You all know Bible is the holy book of the Christianity. So what is used here? The. In the second sentence, I have written before the names of newspaper. You all know Hindu is the name of a newspaper. Okay? So what will you write? The Hindu. Dash Times of India. You all know that this is also name of a newspaper. So what will you write here? The. Understood? So here I have known that before the names of holy books and newspaper, which article is used? The article is used. That's all for today. In the next lecture, we will try to know about the more uses of the and why not to use the. Goodbye. Thank you very much.